Anonymous is not the same as they were before. Thousands of kids, because of their illiteracy and functional illiteracy, broadcast in the network some ephemeral ideas. Would like to ask you, Anonymous, have you ever tried to think and analyze the information? It seems that thinking is not about you. Terrorism is certainly bad, so the same as, and killing innocent people. But try to get to the truth, and understand, why what's happening in the world happened. You don't analyze the information, you are acting on emotion. Controlled by the government media, you watched the remnants of the brain. Open the world map. I am sure that most of you, especially Americans, because of their illiteracy, don't even know where Ukraine is. But again, look at the world map and mark the places where now armed conflict, where there are wars now. Then, try to understand why, and as a result, there began the war. ISIS is bad, but its appearance is a work of the US government. The war in the Ukraine is a work of the US State Department. You can list up to infinity the war in Syria, Afghanistan, Iraq, Libya, and other countries is a work of the US government, which, using the media and the weakness of the mind of the vast number of the population, carry out their bloody policy. Secret prisons, kidnap and hurt to the death of citizens of other countries, insulting the feelings of believers. What is it? The blame for the terrorist attack in Paris lies not with those who made it, rests with the government, which sponsored and was arming the opposition in Syria. Now, this weapon directed against them. The United States, to justify its invasion of Iraq, staged terrorist attacks of 9/11s, thus killing its own citizens. The Ukrainian military was hit by a Boeing over the territory of Ukraine, the investigation of which artificially prolonged. Yet there is much evidence of the crimes of the American government who voiced, and WikiLeaks, and Snowden. The United States, in his helplessness, trying to plunge Europe into chaos, unleashing military conflicts in various parts of the world. Your youthful maximalism does not allow you to see the situation the way it is actually. The enemies are not Muslims and not other peoples. The enemy is America, and if they do not stop, we will destroy them. You are not with those struggling corporations, the police, the army, which are designed to protect their citizens, in fact, protect governments and corporations from these citizens. One Europe, European values, what is it? This faceless mass, homosexual propaganda. What is this idiocy? Parent 1. Parent number 2. You roll in the catcher. You have no values, except material. Important in others is spirituality, honoring their Rodidali, Traditioni family consisting of women and men. You degradable as horse manure or cow shit. Citizens of the world, start at last to think. Otherwise, this can all end very badly for you. there are no terrorists. Is sponsored by, and supplied with weapons from the United States, and selected countries of the European Union group of extremists who want to topple governments.